Okay, I'm joined here by Luke Garrard after a 3-0 win over Morecambe. Luke, a sunny day, 3 goals, a clean sheet and 3 points. Saturdays don't come much better than that, do they?
Nah, listen, I've got to look past some of the sloppiness, especially in the first half and then into the second half. But 3-0 against the side that was in the EFL last year, obviously they have their issues off the park, but to back up what we've done against Hartlepool away and then Sutton away to go and get a 7-point week is important. Obviously, you lose your skipper overnight through illness. We had to rejig the team with O'Connell dropping back one. Branty have to marry up with White in midfield, and you bring in Richardson for his full debut as a start. Shows you the level of squad that we got, the personnel that we have, that we can change that, and it doesn't look like we're rejigging. It looks very seamless. Obviously, Finn goes in for the goalkeeper, gets a clean sheet. That's a massive positive for him to start. So, yeah, a lot of positives. Had to finish off the week in that manner, and I felt that we could have been a little bit more clinical, but 3 goals, clean sheet, 3 points.
And yeah, a few notable moments today, namely Herrick debuting in goal, Lewis Richardson gets a goal in his first start, and Matt Rush with a screamer. How pleased were you with some of the performances today?
Yeah, some really, really good performances. I've had people knocking on my door all week, wanting to play, setting the standards, and people have given themselves an opportunity to keep their shirt. Managed to get 5 on the pitch in terms of the subs. Shows you our depth. To still have Callum Reynolds not in the squad due to illness, and then John Benton through not being selected. We're in a good place. But like I said previously, we've got to make sure that we're continue doing the work, ready to build. We've got a big game against West Brom on Tuesday. There will be obviously changes. Personnel will be given an opportunity to prove their point, and we need to make sure that we continue this run we currently find ourselves on.
Yeah, you mentioned the standard. You know, with the standard and the momentum, is it a case of just keeping that up?
Yeah, the train's going. Got to make sure that we continue to make it run. The boys have been really, really good. Full credit to the group. I see a difference in that changing room, and I'm liking it. I'm enjoying it. There's a togetherness and an understanding of what wants to be achieved this year, and I feel that we're seeing it on the pitch. We're playing a different style of football. There's a way in which we want to present ourselves this year, and I think the fans are quite content with how we're serving that up. So I'm one that will not rest on our laurels. We need to make sure that we're right on it again, and the focus turns to West Brom on Sunday for myself and the staff, and we'll prep the boys on Monday to go and get another 3 points in the National Cup.
Yeah, and as you mentioned, we're on to that National League Cup tie against West Brom. Is that the perfect training session ahead of Altrincham?
Yeah, it's the best for me. It's more than doing a session on the pitch. There's going to be obviously 3 or 4 that will play from today's game to make sure that we tick the quota in terms of the personnel having to be utilised. But 45 minutes on a Tuesday evening is way more productive than a session. Again, it's allowing us to get our principles into play and making sure that, like I said, continuing this run we're on. And there's 6 or 7 that will be going in. They're the ones now. Less talk, more action. Make sure that you're delivering on a performance that warrants us to pick them come Altrincham. And we need to make sure that everyone's pulling in the same direction. I write in my programme notes about putting everything in and taking nothing out. That still remains. We need to make sure that we continue this 7 unbeaten. We make it 8 against West Brom. That puts a lot of confidence and belief into the group going into the league fixture against Altrincham on next Saturday.
Thank you very much, Luke.